Hey everybody, it's Jen with me and my chickies, and I wanted to quickly go over my paper storage. This shelf, I don't even know what it's called, but it is from IKEA. I want to say it's called The Brother. It was a series that they used to have. It was my brother-in-law's. He used to have it in his bathroom. And when he didn't want it anymore, of course, I took it. There is a door that can be put on it, but it was just easier for me to keep the doors off. So what I do is, let me take you up without getting you dizzy. I have one Jetmax cube up there. Okay, so as you can see, that top and the one underneath it is all cardstock, and it's color coordinated. You can't tell from here, at least I don't, from me looking through the camera, I don't think you can tell, but I'm using cropper hoppers, and they're laid on their side. So the back, like the spine, let me see if I can get a little closer without making anybody sick. Can you see them now? I can see them now. So they're laid down on their spine on the back so that I can see it more visibly, and that's easier for me to slide it out. And that works perfect for my cardstock because you don't have to flip through it. It's all right there. What you see is what you're going to get. And if I buy the DCWV, I like to keep it in its pack, because usually it's like the glitter, the shimmer. If you can tell too, I like to keep them in the big Ziplocs. That way if I have scraps from that particular color, if I have a lot of that color, I can just put it in the bag and keep it all together instead of keeping it in two different places, which can make me bonkers. But I've learned that for my 12 by 12 scrapping, I try to keep it, I used to just buy all 12 by 12 cardstock, but then I realized that it would be easier. I've got these drawers, I bought these at CVS, those right there, 8.5 by 11 drawers, but I think they're a little bit bigger than that. That's just the size of the paper that I fit in there. There's two sets of 3. Yeah, so the 8.5 by 11, I wasn't buying because I don't scrap that size, but I figured for cutting, now that I do a lot of paper piecing, it works out much better. I waste less paper. Actually, with my Cameo, I don't waste any paper. So here we go down here. And what I have here is, at first glance, it doesn't look like I can tell what's in there. But I know what's in there because, like I said in another video, I am a seasonal scrapper. Sorry, let me just move the camera a little bit. So basically, right there, that's all spring. So I know spring and summer. And I have 3 girls, so I know it's going to be pink something, pink or purple. But right here is a holiday stuff. So spring would be Chinese New Year, St. Patrick, Valentine's Day, Easter. And then towards the back it's more summery. Then as we get down here, these 2 last ones, this is all fall and winter and holidays. So anything that falls within fall and winter, like school, you know, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, winter, and that's how I keep it for there. The more general stuff that I have, that's more color instead of season or holiday, so that it could be with any of this, is in a tote, one of those 20-gallon totes, and it's just, you know, like I use it like a file cabinet, so I pull the paper this way, and it's all color coordinated, whether it has flourishes or what. That way, if I'm looking for another paper to go with, and I just need a certain color that I want to match with it to make my borders or my mats, that's where I go. And also being a seasonal scrapper, and that includes birthdays, because my 2 oldest are both in June, in summer, the 13th and the 17th. And then for my youngest, she is January, which is winter. So that's what that paper is. When I work on a specific season, I have this huge bag that I got as a promotional item at Michael's. I think it was last year they were giving away the bags. Kind of reminds me of the Tim Holtz paper. And I just keep all of my, of whatever season I'm working on, that's the season that comes out and it gets put in that bag. So all the embellishments, any chipboard pieces or ephemera or anything like that that I have that matches the collections that I have in there, it's all in there. That's part of my whole organizing thing, where I showed you the smaller boxes and the caddies and the baskets that I have. I like to keep all things together that way, because I don't have a room. I can't leave things out unless that's just asking for trouble for me. I do have a folding table. So when I am ready, I take out my folding table and my little TV cart. I hook up my Cameo. I take out just what I need. So I'll take out the Lazy Susie that I had you saw my pens, my pencils, my paintbrushes. I have a basket full of adhesive, and then I have my bag of papers, my paper trimmer, my scissors. I do what I gotta do. Everything goes back in its own little basket or bag, and it comes right back in here. Not that easy, but it's working for me, especially where I don't have a room. Eventually, if I do get a bigger space, I'm gonna try doing the crates. I think 2 Chicks and a Cricket, where she has the crates, I want to find deeper crates so that I can do it file cabinet style. I might just end up getting a file cabinet, because those were meant to hold a lot of paper, heavy weight. Might not be as pretty as I would like it, unless I could find a pretty wooden one. But I think I'd like that better with how I scrap. But if that's what happens, then I'll show you guys when I get that set up. But for right now, this totally works for me. So I hope that helps somebody. And thank you for watching. Have a nice day.